Howdy and welcome. I'm Mike, the world's self-proclaimed greatest solo board gaming journalist. Let's get straight to the news. Big news this week from Funko Games regarding some Disney World board games. But first, let's check out, we've got some exciting news from a Minneapolis publisher, Fight in a Box Games. They announced this week that Conquest Princess, a game that they've been prototyping for some time, I believe 3 years now, to make this game perfect, has passed even more tests, and they're actually taking it to another con this week. This is a cooperative game. I'm super excited for it. It's battle fashion, and it's coming with like a campaign mode, so if you would like to sign up for their newsletter, I'm going to put it in the description below. But not only that, they also announced that their game Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber, which I've featured several times, because man, for a $13 game, honestly even for more, but for a $13 game, there's a lot of punch to that tiny little box. But one of the coolest things is they announced a campaign mode that's coming out soon. I believe it entered beta testing, so I'm really excited to add that to the 3 already existing solo modes. Not only that, but the world of Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber happens within the Mechanical Corners universe, which I am proposing we add a Detective Hot Pants. I know, that's painful. Anyway, a Detective Hot Pants to that RPG. But yeah, so Mechanical Corners is getting an RPG, and right now you can actually sign up if you would like to take part in some of the testing for that. So again, links below if you want to sign up for that. All right, let's say you want to go to a gaming convention. If you're like me, it's really hard to find out how do people know where these conventions are and when they're happening. So I'm going to announce upcoming conventions each week. Right now, we've got Genghis Khan coming up in Colorado by the end of the month. We've got Total Con 36 happening in Massachusetts. These are all within the next 2 weeks. We've got Tantrum Con happening in North Carolina. You can still get to these. We've got Gamicon Gallium happening in Iowa. We've got SaltCon Spring happening in Utah, and 1D4 Convention happening in West Virginia. Right now, it's the one that Fight in a Box is at, and I can't remember. Oh, it's Con of the North is happening this weekend. So obviously it's a little too late to get in on that one, but I'd like to keep announcing those. All right, moving on. Let's get to, first of all, you know what? If this information is useful and you enjoy this format, please give me a like so that I know and I can keep bringing this to you every week. All right, Marvel Champions. We're going to come back to Funko. That was the last page. Marvel Champions is a living card game. If you'd like any explanation of what a living card game is, please let me know in the comments below, or feel free to explain it if someone asks as well. All right, so Fantasy Flight Games announces Ironheart. It's a new pack for their living card game. It's featuring new cards, new mechanics, I believe 15 cards, but one of the cool new mechanics is Ironheart. She gets the chance to upgrade her armor as part of her abilities, so pretty cool. Check that out. That, of course, is a popular solo game. All right, how about some of the hot videos of this week, at least that I've found? I picked some that are a little more unusual. So there's a video called This Is Not a Video, and this is by Board Game Co. And I just appreciated this because he basically gives you an inside look at what it's like as a board game YouTuber behind the scenes, and maybe some of the downsides as well as upsides to that. So it was just a real interesting heart-to-heart, and I like the heart-to-hearts. Maybe someday I'll get to do one with you. That would be nice. All right. Another one is my Kickstarter philosophy by, who is that? I know his name. Room and Board. I like this because he actually shares the same philosophy as me. So go check it out to find out why he features Kickstarters, whether he backs them all or whether he's against that, and why. Check it out. Also, Professor Meg is real popular on Instagram, so I kind of like this crossover that Quackalope did, where Professor Meg came into his channel and did a keep or call session where she told them what they should keep or call. And she has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge about the board game industry and about all the different games. So check it out. It's Professor Meg Calls Our Collection. And one of my buddies, Board Game Dave, he's just really killing it with his videos. He's a small channel like me. He's actually doing a lot better than me. But he did Brass Birmingham, Is It Right For You? And I just think the quality was great, and it really helps you decide whether this really popular, though older game, very classic game, is for you. It's not for me, but I loved the video. All right. recommendation of the week. Here we go. I want to recommend Hostage Negotiator Abductor Pack number 9. And that's where you're going against the abductor Misha Koskinen. Now it's important to know you need to own the base game Hostage Negotiator to add this abductor pack. The base game is around $30-$35 if you buy it at retail price, and the abductor packs are around $8-9 if you buy them at retail price. You can always grab them for a sale as well. But the reason she's so cool is she is a socialite. So she's like an Instagram influencer. And so she is not actually holding anybody hostage. What it is she ends up having some kind of a scene at a mall, and her fanatic fans end up just going crazy and creating like a hostage situation. So you're not just trying to deal with her and keep her calmed down and capture her, you're also dealing with a growing mob of Crazy Pants fans. So that was fun. I actually was able to succeed in that one. I mean, it was hard, it took some strategy, but super cool, super fun. All right, what's going on in my life? Make this short and sweet. I have a cold. That's awesome, everything's good. Also, I did some revamping so that I have a studio that I don't have to set up and break down every time. And also, I just was never happy with my backgrounds. They looked awful. It's okay, you can tell me that. Do you like this background? Give me a like, or let me know in the comments what you like. If you'd like to change anything, the ridiculousness, is it for you? This is me. This is totally me. I love this. I want to keep this up. All right, show me your board game outfit. All right, let's go to, actually that'd be a fun feature. Match a board game to an outfit, everybody share. Not sure how to do that. Maybe when I get the community tab at 500 followers. All right, what's going on in Discord this week with board game news? Only thing I wanted to feature was that Ian O'Toole, the amazing artist that does the art for Rococo and so many other games, has released even more images of his work for what is it? Inventions, upcoming by Vital Lacerda, and also Pampero by Julian Pombo. Some of those were released on Twitter as well, but you can get it on the Discord. I'll put the links below for Julian Pombo and for not Ian O'Toole's, Vital Lacerda. There we go. I want to feature a solo gem of the week, and this is actually a website that I found through a podcast called Solosaurus, which will be a gem for another time, but this is tablefor1.me, and I'll put that link in the description below. But they just do a great job of giving solo exclusive reviews, news, and articles. So absolutely go there, check that out, find out what's new. What else we got going on? A game store of the week. There are so many cool game stores that I am finding as I'm working with this channel, and I want to feature one. It's actually in Minneapolis. See, I said Minneapolis. I just learned today it's only Minneapolis. All my life, I have said Minneapolis. If you have done the same, please give me a like. Let me know in the description below so I know I'm not alone. It's Minneapolis, Minnesota. But anyway, they've got an online store. Right now it's under construction, so you can't order online from them at the moment. But they do offer shipping. They do special orders, and if you're in that area, it's like a 5 or 6 hour board game night every week. So by all means, check out their store. I liked one of their staff recommendations that they have on their site. It's called Butterflies, Badgers, and Space Marines, where they feature some of their favorite games, a couple of them being solo. So by all means, check them out. Also, some really good news in this week's Publisher Spotlight. Kayenta Games, Dan Halligan, the designer and publisher of the hit game Obsession, which is so hard to find. I just saw on his site this week, even though the second printing run is almost gone, so if you want it, you got to get it like now. But you don't have to panic, because he announced he is reprinting, a third printing of over 30,000 copies. So this beautiful game is going to get into more hands. Go check out his site and see if you can sign up to get notifications for when that comes out. I believe he said it was going to be in the late spring or summer, most likely summer, but don't quote me on that. Check it out. All right, hot games that have been all over YouTube and in the news. Libertalia, I had no idea what this was, but I just keep seeing it pop up in videos. But this is a reprint of an old classic where you are pirates sailing around being pirates. The artwork looks absolutely beautiful. I believe it's on Kickstarter right now, but check it out, check it out. Also, Mind MGMT, right there. This has been out, but it's still just an amazing game that people are loving, especially for its solo mode. In Libertalia, I'm sorry, that's for 1 to 6 players, so it has a solo mode, but Mind MGMT just keeps getting praised. But it hit Kickstarter again for a deluxe edition. You don't need it. You don't need the deluxe edition. Just get the game. But if you're getting it for the first time, check out the Kickstarter anyway. But please don't go crazy. You know, save your money. You don't need everything. And Mind MGMT is a hidden movement game where you're working as like these, what would you call them? These like psy-ops operatives trying to take down this scary organization. All right, and finally, the big news, Funko Games announces some of their 2022 projects. And I do like featuring some of these large publishers because though I prefer the smaller publishers, the large publishers, the more games that get in people's hands, hopefully the hobby can continue growing. Hopefully that doesn't backfire. But anyway, they announced some Disney park focus. So some of their board games include Tour Magic Kingdom in Disney's Happiest Day and Explore a Danger-Filled World in Disney Big Thunder Mountain Railroad game. You know that ride, that roller coaster Thunder Mountain? They made a board game out of it, or are making one. Disney A Goofy Movie, the game. I never saw a Goofy Movie, but you know, I know of it. And then there's a Something Wild series. It looks like there's a Spider-Man and a Boba Fett version, as well as Disney Princess Pattern Party. Now here's the thing. None of these are solo. Thank you, Funko. Thank you. So we don't care, right? All right, that's it for the news. Again, if you enjoyed this, please give me a like. Here's next of my most recent videos. I love you all. Thank you. I'll see you next time.